Hello and welcome to the Cat Scrappiness YouTube channel. My name is Lynn, or Elfie Handcrafted here on YouTube, and today I want to introduce you to the new Kim's Stitched Snowflake quilt die. This is a fabulous die. You can see how large it is. It measures 4 1/8 inch square. And I've got it against a 5x7 card base here, so you can see just how large this is relative to a card base. If you like to craft smaller and USA 2 is your card size of choice, here's how it looks against USA 2. So it fits perfectly. You can position it more towards the top, center it, position it towards the bottom, whatever you'd like. It's not directional. You can use this in every which way, so there's so much flexibility with this die. Now, there's a lot of fun ways you can work with this. You could do just as I've done, die cut it out of this black cardstock and then just put it against solid color cardstock. I think that would look lovely just as it is, and that's a really easy, simple way to work with this. Another fun way to work with this is to do some die cut inlay. So what I've done is I've actually die cut this multiple times out of 4 different pattern papers, and these are from the Bright Christmas paper pad that just released. There's a 1 and a 2, so you have 2 different designs. I've picked a couple of different sheets from each of the 2 paper pads. And here's a little quick trick for how to do die cut inlaying. I'm going to inlay these pieces right back into these openings, and to make it really easy, what I'll do is just bring on some plain old Scotch tape. So once I get this started here, what I'll do is just line the back of my die cut with some rows of Scotch tape. And that's going to make it super easy for me to actually stick these pieces down into those gaps. So I'll just cut off a little stretch of this, and what you want to do is multiple strips. Now if you do have something like panels or sheets of double-sided adhesive tape, that would work beautifully as well. All I'm aiming to do is just get adhesive running across this panel, and if a little bit stretches off the sides, that's totally okay. And what I'll do is I'll just attach more and more strips going throughout. You don't need 100% coverage of adhesive, because you just need enough so that every opening has a bit of adhesive behind it, and that way we can start to stick down our die cuts. So I'm gonna continue to add more strips of my Scotch tape and work my way up this die cut. Okay, so now with some Scotch tape behind all of the openings, what I can start to do is inlay these pieces right back in. Now, what I've done in advance is I've actually sorted these out to only keep the pieces that I actually want to use. What's great about doing this is that I kept all of the remaining pieces, so I can actually make 4 different panels of different designs and variations, but using the exact same set of papers. Now, I've got the dual-ended embellishment wand here, and this is fabulous because it's got a wax tip on one end, and that's what's going to allow me to easily pick up these pieces. Some of them are large enough, like this one, where I can just pick this up by hand, and I've got Scotch tape behind there, so I can just stick that down easily. And I'll go ahead and pick up this small triangle and just start to inlay these right into the openings where they fit. What's really lovely about this design is that all of these openings are the same size. So you don't have to worry about getting the exact one that fell out of that corner back into that corner. Any little triangle this size is going to fit into any of those slots. Now here, notice that I don't actually have any adhesive behind that triangle. Not to worry, all I need to do is just bring out some more Scotch tape and get a little bit more tape behind that triangle so that it has something to stick onto. So I'm just going to work my way around, and what I'll do is just show you the beginnings of what pieces I selected for each of these spots. So I've got this pink for this chevron shape here. Then I have this gorgeous green. I love these colors. These are going to be my corner pieces. So I've got that there. And as well, these are going to be used in this sort of a fishtail banner. And then for this piece here, I've chosen this pattern paper, which is another snowflake design. And I love this one because it has all three colors. It's got the pink, the blue, and the green. So that's the pattern paper that you might feel is a little bit busy, but it goes with everything and it ties everything together because it does have all the colors. And I've chosen that pattern for this larger triangle as well. So I'm going to work my way around and fill in this quilt, and then you'll start to see how this all comes together to give you that really classic, lovely quilted pattern. And here it is, my final piece going in. You can see how lovely that patchwork quilt design really takes shape when you use different pattern papers. Now I do have a bit of that extra tape on the side, so all I'll do is just trim that off. And now I have this lovely quilt block that I can use on my project. Everything is stuck together and it's wonderful just to have a bunch of these panels made up, and then you can use them on whatever project you'd like. Let me show you how our creative crew has used Kim's Stitch Snowflake Quilt die on their beautiful cards. Thanks for joining me on this one. Until next time, happy crafting and have a fabulous day.